Experience my husband had going hunting, and I asked him if he'd read it because it's really from his perspective, but he said he wouldn't, so you're stuck with me. But pretend like I'm him with my cowboy hat on. I headed for the Bob as a first-time hunting guide. Old Bill, as green at guiding, was traveling by my side. Gold was on the leaves and frost was on the air, and I was fairly itching to spot a grizzly bear. Wearing my brand new hat, 10-gallon size, we arrived and set up camp for some eastern dude guys. We couldn't wait to get out hunting, so early next morning, dudes groaning and grunting, we scaled the slopes of the mountainside, too steep and treacherous for a horseback ride. First day out, and we spotted some goats. The thrill of the hunt welled up in our throats. So we hot-footed over to where we thought they were at, but found they were still way beyond where we sat. The greenhorns went back. This was no place for dudes. We were trampling the perilous backcountry woods. We set out again over rocks, stumps, and shale, the route just consisting of a narrow game trail. Both young and stubborn, we had no fear. We'd get those darn goats if it took us a year. Our boots wearing thin and our bodies now racked, we wolfed down the meager cold lunch that we'd packed. So evening found us on the high mountain tops with nothing to dine on but 3 lemon drops. We camped for the night in that desolate place, the Bob Marshall Wilderness on a big mountain face. We built a fire and prepared for the night, but with no sleeping bags, we were froze by first light. Next morning, I discovered a spot right on my backside where the fire got too hot. I still carry the scar, but I won't show the wound. Last time I showed it, they thought they'd been mooned. During all the next day, we pursued our quarry and bagged 2 goats, then had to carry those big bearded billy capes out on our backs. Daylight was fading. We were dead in our tracks. With no food to sustain us, we headed on in. We hadn't thought night would overtake us again. Old Bill said, "Let's stay," but I just couldn't wait to dig into a passel of food on a plate. So, stumbling along in the dark, just by chance, we dragged into camp by the seat of our pants. I'll admit at one time I thought I might die in that vast wilderness where the mountains meet sky. But I tell you, I'm glad that I found that dark trail so I could relate just one more hunting tale.